guys, it's Andrew from Pink Cake Princess. Today I'm going to show you how to make my castle cake. This one I've styled in a frozen theme, but once you get the basic structure and idea of how to create them, you can create any themed castle cake. Here's one I did in a Sophia the First theme. Okay, so for your basic castle cake, you're going to need some castle towers or castle turrets, and you're going to need the cake bases. I've also got a cake board, and I'll be using this set of frozen figurines to decorate my cake with. Now here's how I set up my cake. I've used a couple of cake dummies, and I'm also going to be using these plastic pipes. Now these are 4 centimeters in diameter, and I've cut them down to 19 centimeters in length. The top ones are slightly smaller, being only 3 centimeters in diameter. Or you can use these cardboard ones that you can get from your aluminium foil packs or your cling wrap or saran packs. Now I've used my serrated knife to trim down my cardboard pipes or my PVC pipes. The pipes you can get from your local hardware store for a few dollars. Now these 3 little pipes are basically 15 centimeters, 12 centimeters and about 9 centimeters in length. And here I am just rolling out my white fondant icing and then attaching it with a little bit of water or edible glue onto my cardboard cylinders and PVC pipes. This one was a little bit short, so I'm just pressing it gently to stretch the fondant over, and then just smoothing it over by rolling and dusting with my corn flour bag so that it doesn't stick. And you can also smooth over with this flexible plastic smoother that I have. Trimming off the excess, and try not to touch the edges, and put it aside so that it firms up. So now I'm using a disc, I think it's about 11.5 centimeters in diameter. I'm just going to create this little template, which is basically a circle with a section cut out of it, and that's going to form a little bit at the top of my castle towers. I'm going to bend it over and then attach it with a little bit of sticky tape, just overlapping and checking on the towers, a piece inside and also a piece of sticky tape on the outside. Now the bigger ones need a slightly bigger cone, so I'm just going to create another size template with the one that I have, but this time just creating a little bit wider. And this one is about 13 centimeters across. Now make sure that you are using cardboard because it's stronger than paper. Okay, now I'm using my template to cut out my fondant and then attaching it with some water onto my cone. It won't be an exact fit, so you have to trim the excess off. And then set it on top of your cylinders to dry. And that's your castle turrets or castle towers done. You just need to let them firm up before handling. Now here I am with my leveled cakes. I'm just putting it on top of my cake board and then filling the middle before placing the top on, and then crumb coating the outside with my Swiss meringue buttercream and letting it firm up in the fridge for about half an hour before I place a second coat of buttercream around it and smoothing the edges over with my scraper. Your overall cake height should be at least 3 inches in height. Mine's about 4 inches. Now rolling out my fondant icing and then placing it on top of my cake, smoothing it over and then gently pressing down the fondant. Smoothing with my smoother and then trimming the excess off at the bottom. I'm going to cover the 2 cakes, one 6-inch and one 9-inch. Both about 4 inches in height, and then I'm going to let the cakes set overnight so that the fondant firms up. Now here I am rolling out some blue fondant icing roughly in a rectangle shape, just so that I can cover up my cake board. The cake board is 16 inches by 18 inch, but you can just use a square 16-inch cake board. Now attaching some styrofoam at the bottom of my cake board, just so that there's a gap underneath the cake board for me to lift the cake up easily. Attaching a ribbon around the board, and now I'm ready to stack my cakes. Attaching it with a bit of royal icing, and now inserting a dowel, and cutting 5 down to size and then smoothing the edges over. Now inserting my dowel supports into the cake, this will support my top tier. Okay, attaching my top tier with a little bit of royal icing, and then I'm ready to add my turrets or my cake towers around and on top of my cake. To attach them to the cake board, I've rolled out a thick layer of fondant, and I'm using some royal icing to attach it to the base and the cake board. Pressing it in. Also attaching the top portion with a little bit of royal icing as well. Now my figurine base has this grey colour, so I'm just going to cover it up with some blue fondant icing. If you are liking this tutorial, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. And now attaching the figurines onto my cake with a bit of royal icing. Creating a long rectangle and placing some indents into it to create the ice staircase. Don't forget to also subscribe to my channel if you want to see more tutorials like this. And finally attaching Elsa on top. And using my small snowflake plunger cutter, I'm going to cut out some snowflakes and attaching it on. And also cutting out some letters and numbers just to add details to the cake. And that's it, that's my frozen castle cake done. You can of course change up the colours and add other details to create a totally different castle. Let me know which is your favourite Disney castle. This is my Sophia the First castle cake I did a few years ago. I didn't have a full tutorial for this, but I do have some snippets of how I created it. Thanks again for watching guys, and I hope you subscribe if you haven't already done so.